Hello everyone and welcome back to the finale of our F123 Williams Road to Glory. Yes, we're back this weekend here for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, of course. Fun fact, because this series is done on the old version of the F1 game, we've actually had the driver news coming in before the new season. Fernando Alonso has left Formula 1, so my teammate Alex Albon, who almost won last time out in Vegas, has left us. He's abandoned us and gone to Aston Martin. Apart from that, though, the driver moves have been really dull. Logan Sargent is back as my teammate now for one final race this season. So, yeah, there's really not been a lot of drama in that regard. But, yeah, one final time then in the F123 Williams Road to Glory. We want to try and defend Williams ahead of McLaren and Aston Martin in the Constructors. So let's wait and see what we can do today. I only did 2 episodes of the Lando career mode. Fun fact, chat, because I forgot how the fact they removed the feature to host multiple Grand Prix sessions. So obviously I went in to do, I think, one of the GP challenges, and it was like, do you want to start a new save? And I was like, yes. And obviously wiped the Lando save. Why they removed that for F123, I don't know. It was just a useful feature to have. You can have like 3 saves. Logan's going to win his only ever race here in Abu Dhabi. Wouldn't surprise me. So I guess now technically I am the #1 driver within the team, which is pretty cool. And obviously we've had those last upgrades as well go on, which is good news. So we'll adapt those, make sure Williams have got a car for next season. We can't do anything else though. I can't believe Albon's abandoned me. I cannot believe that, chat. But I am hyped to stream the first round of our new series on Thursday. That's going to be good fun. Here on Twitch, it's also going to go on the main YouTube channel as well, which I think is quite exciting. Right, let's try and smash through practice. Now I've got my eye in a bit on this game. I'm happy I didn't stack it last time round.
Told you about the new parts that have come in from the factory, right? Well, they're all fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick.
£7 PM Thursday is normal. That's the plan, Smurf. That is the plan. Why is F124 focused so much on driver career mode? Because they've added a load of features to driver career mode. The fact you're going to be able to, like, negotiate behind your own team's back and that kind of thing, of course, isn't possible in my team. But, I mean, I'll lay it on the table now, chat. My plan is still to run a My Team series on Map 2 and 2 gameplay. That will just be a little bit sort of more casual and a bit of fun. That'll hopefully be one that takes, like, 3 seasons up over the entire course of the game. To try and, you know, because I do enjoy still doing a My Team series. 2 and 2 Motorsport will live on. But it will be, yeah, just the flagship series this year is going to be driver. Will they have a story mode again? I don't believe there's a new breaking point on next year's game. I will get it tweeted before it happens. I think a lot of people are still going to play My Team over driver career mode, but of course you've got to remember as well, from a content standpoint, F1 Manager, obviously with their new My Team game mode as well, is going to be popular. So I would have thought people are going to do a driver career mode on F1 24 and then a My Team career mode on F1 Manager 24. That's another game I want to stream some of. That should be good fun. Up over the line. There we go. Track climatization done. A new signature moments mode would be cool. That would be really cool. Well, they had scenario mode years ago, DJ, which did like try to replicate some classic stuff, which would have been really cool. Let's get your schedule on point this year then. We will try and be a bit better with the schedule throughout the second half of 2024. So I just got incredibly rusty. But I want to try and keep it at 3 streams a week as best as I can. Obviously, some weeks that won't be possible, but we'll wait and see.
The more efficiently you use energy throughout the lap, the higher you'll score. Use your overtake button for maximum power, but remember that it will drain your energy rapidly.
So let's see then if we can try and get a good lap, even without using battery. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think Abu Dhabi is one of the really, really difficult tracks to try and get it hooked up against the Delta, because it just assumes you carry way more speed. I'm also intrigued to see how Sargent's going to get on this weekend. So we'll try and use a bit of battery to get ourselves some top-end speed. The final corner here is horrible. That was good. And again, we'll try and use a bit of battery up here. Just to kind of give me a little bit of a delta to play with in through the final sector. Did you do the iRacing F1 Imola thing? I couldn't, unfortunately. Because that was when I got access to F124. So I was like, I need to download it instead. So I couldn't do Imola. No, Imola? Why didn't I do Imola? I can't remember why I couldn't do Imola, but something came up. Which clearly was so important that I've remembered it even now. I can't remember why I couldn't do Imola on iRacing. But I certainly can't do Long Beach this week. After that, though, I want to get back on it. Oh, I don't think I've messed that up final corner. Yeah, I'm not having that. Multi-year contracts are going to be both great and terrible. Like, just sign your future away. Come on. Purple score, purple score. There we go. That's what we needed.
Test complete, and that was a really good job indeed.
Girlfriend was home alone. Don't think that was it. I don't think I was with last 2-1-2. Why couldn't I do Imola? I think I was having to try and get ahead on videos. Because I was away Saturday. And obviously I'm trying to wrap up the WRC series.
Okay, we need a few solid laps here to help us calculate a good race strategy.
Right, come on then. Race simulation run. It is nice, for the first time ever in this series, to go into a weekend actually, obviously, just doing a race already. So I feel up to speed. Yeah, the joys of editing, chat. The joys of editing. That's certainly one of the next big things I want to do, is bring on an editor. Who's Sam? What do you use to edit your videos? I use Adobe Premiere Pro. This corner is going to be so horrible to try and get right with strict track limits. I can already tell. But race sim run, though. Pace looks good. It's reassuring as we make our way through the final couple of corners. So we were having this conversation last night, DJ. At the moment, I cannot recommend Fanatec products. Just simply because I don't know what's going on with the company and I don't know whether they're going to go bankrupt. So, someone asked me this last night, pretty much about the same wheel. And I was like, at the moment, I cannot, in my own heart, suggest you to purchase a product from them on the chance that you don't get it. If you pay the money, they go bankrupt, they keep your money, and you never see the product. If you're prepared to take that risk yourself, and you still want to help support me by using my link, then you can do. But I cannot, in my right mind, with a conscience right now, say to you, yes, buy products from Fanatec. Hopefully, once we kind of know more of what's going on, then I will be able to again. But I would rather just not risk it right now. What's alternative? If you're on PC, Moza is my recommendation. Moser actually is slightly better value for money, especially if you're on PC. The problem is on console, you don't really have much other choice. Fanatec really kind of cornered the market. A streamer with a conscience. I try. Yeah, Fanatec's a little bit in a weird place at the moment. But like I said, if you're on PC, Moser, absolutely. They do a lot of good wheels. I really like their stuff. I got mates that really like their stuff as well. And again, I have got an affiliate link on the used market. That's not a bad shout, DJ. Yeah, keep an eye out on used. Yeah, I like the McLaren GT3 wheel. I say I've got that one. I don't ever get to use it because I don't really race GT3 cars anymore. And ultimately, the Formula wheel is just that bit better. But I do enjoy it. Yeah, unfortunately, Moser don't do anything for console at the moment. They were apparently... I don't know whether I can say this, but I think they were meant to be working on an adapter. But I don't think they could get licensing from Sony. Because again, Fanatec kind of own that market. I've got the Fanatec CSL GT DD Pro, I think. So I've got the 8 Newton meter one. If you go exclamation mark wheel, you'll get my list. BC exclamation mark Moser in chat. You can do it. That will be my link. Matt wearing a helmet on stream. I don't own one. For anything. Well, apart from a bicycle. But still. I did see the new McLaren livery. It was quite cool. I'll just buy Matt 2 racing gloves for the best bottle experience. That is a good shame. A very good shame. Yeah, there you go. There's my Moser link, if you're interested. So, we have nailed free practice then here. That's good. Pace is looking nowhere near as good as Vegas, but still not bad. Unless your name is Logan Sargent. Where is Albon? We need to make sure we beat him this weekend. I'm no longer friends with Alex Albon. Moser as well, chat. I will just mention this. The commission on Moser stuff, absolutely nuts. So when you buy through Moser, the kickback they give me is freaking wild. So if you do want to buy through Moser, even if you don't want to buy through my link, if there's another creator you prefer, or anything like that, buy it through someone's link, please, because you will make someone's day. 2 minutes to do your predictions, chat. Get them in. At the 5 Moser wheel options, which would you recommend? But it depends on your budget. I've got the R9, and I love that. It works really well. And it's got, I think, the best compatibility as well. But the R5 bundle is fantastic value for money. But yeah, I would say if you've got the money, go R9. Thrustmaster 458 Spider Wheel. It's where I started, Lyric. It's where I started. No, Jimmy's got like the R21. Moser gave Jimmy the real stuff. They didn't trust me with the good stuff. So, basically, the way Moser wheelbases work is it's R, and then a number, and that number is just how powerful it is. Old F1 merch, you love to hear it. He's a proper racer, so he's earned it. And he's also got nearly 1 million subscribers, which helps. So Moser just throw anything at him. Right. Here we go, then. Final qualifying of the year, chat. Let's do this. Dog212, how is the star of the community? Dog212's good, bless her. She's living her best life. Nick DeFreeze fastest. We might bring up Dog212. If I win Abu Dhabi, I will bring Dog212 up, chat. Someone sounds jealous. No, absolutely not. Jimmy put in an insane amount of work for a lot of years without getting anywhere. He absolutely deserves a lot of the success he's had. Only thing I have heard from various people is that he can be a pain to work with. But I don't know whether that's true or not. Reese's Pieces with another 5 bits. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you very much. Chat have been going absolutely ham on the bits recently. I appreciate it so much. Right, first qualifying lap, though. I'm a little bit late to the party of my own commentary. But that's by the by. What can we do? It is nice as well, of course, because you get the final qualifying session. So this is actually in the dark. Slow it down. Thank you. Good run. Nice line. Come on then, first run up towards the line. P15. Oh, that's not good. Don't say we're going to struggle in this final weekend of the year. That is going to be heartbreaking if we've got no pace here. 1.2 seconds off. Perez down in 16th place as well. That has been a disaster. When are you becoming a Moser affiliate, Bradson? Fair play, Burlington. Well done, sir. Oh, I reckon we've only got 2 more tenths as well. How are we losing so much time? We are 3 tenths down sector 1. 4 tenths down sector 2. And 5 tenths down sector 3. Boy, oh boy. I mean, we're 1.4 seconds quicker than Sargent. We are ahead of the Alpha Towers that haven't scored a point all year. And our teammate, who's a rookie. Literally first ever weekend. And don't mess up the timings. Go on. Go, go, go. Right, come on then. One final run. We've got to try and find a mammoth amount of time here if we want a good qualifying grid position. Surely this Williams can't fall apart in literally the final weekend of the year. Surely there's more to be had from it. We have to put it all on the line. I'm going to bottle this, I already know. Especially with that line out the final corner. Come on. Not a good line. Got good traction off of one, I guess, but... half a tenth down. No, I turned way too in for the apex. Way too early. Oh, this is so sad. So sad. Don't say we're going to have a really depressing final race. Sargent's gone quicker than me. I can't let that stand. Nice traction again. Basically even. I don't know even what time Sargent's done. As he send it in. That was good. That felt quicker. Take a lot of curb. Come on. Oh, we're finding time. That's good. And it might save us from real embarrassment here right at the end, but it's still not going to be fantastic. Oh, I've messed it up. Damn it. 22-3. I think we're P10? P10 on the grid. It could have been worse. It could have been worse. Oh, that is heartbreaking. Of course this car hasn't got pace in the finale. We got out-qualified by Albon, chat. That's how badly we did. Charles Leclerc pole for the final race of the season. Max Verstappen ahead of Norris and Russell. So 4 cars, 4 teams inside the top 4 there. But Perez and Hamilton as well, a little bit further down. So Leclerc, he's got an opportunity to try and get the better of the pair of them before the end of the season. But we line up 10th. Logan Sargent lines up 17th. The Williams, it seems to have fallen backwards this weekend, but we can't give up. We've got one final chance to get a big result. DJ bagged 3,000 points from a 10-point bet. You don't get that on other streams, do you, chat? Jock? Maybe. Maybe there'll be some F124 content tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see. Logan is not P20. Right, there you go then, chat. For the final time ever on F123, get your predictions in. Where are we going to finish? 29 laps here of Abu Dhabi. Can I do any more upgrades? I don't know why I'm so obsessed with them. We're never going to use them. We'll go power unit, simply so I don't risk losing them over the winter. Let's do this thing. Come on. There will be a solitaire gambling session, I'm sure. I would love to win the final race of this series. Would absolutely love to. Not convinced it's going to happen, though. It must be said. It's kind of mad as well when I think about it, chat. Because, of course, F123 is like the first game I've streamed actually a fair amount of. I feel like I've learnt so much about streaming in that time. If I win, Dog212 will come on the stream. We'll go get Dog212. But only if I win, chat.
It's time then for one final race in this year's Formula One World Championship. 2010 saw 4 drivers in contention for the title coming into this race, with Sebastian Vettel prevailing to become the youngest world champion.
If you want to see Dog212, vote P1. Get your bets in. I love the fact, in terms of the Drivers' Championship, and probably the Constructors now, we have come into this one with exactly nothing to fight for. We might bring Dog212 on the first stream of F124. We'll wait and see. Any grid pens for anyone else? I would love to be up the order a bit. Not going to hold my breath, though. Slinky Acrobat, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I mean, McLaren might get the better of us if Norris can finish where he is. I think Piastri might have pens, though. Yep, Piastri down the order again. F125 Colt career mode with a girlfriend. I don't think there's any chance that would ever happen. De Vries P16? You having a laugh? Loads of grid penalties to finish the year. Has Anthony Davidson got anything helpful to say?
Let's talk about Mr. Monaco. The last few races have been a bit rough for them, unable to get a clean run.
We got a podium last time. Mario Kart with a girlfriend could happen.
And every time you're involved in an incident, it's not just the car you damage, but that confidence as well. But all the top racing drivers were able to choose.
Last 2-2, the newest member of 2-2 Esports. Maybe. Maybe. Here we go then.
At the end, but we cannot switch off until after that checkered flag today. Let's try and end today's race on a high note.
Well, any points we score here... Oh, excuse me. Getting tired, chap. Well, any points we can score here then in this season finale could be absolutely critical. Team reckon a 2-stop actually isn't a bad way to go. And honestly, after Vegas... I'm with them. I don't reckon a 2-stop is a bad way to do things here. So we're going to try... I mean, we'll see how far the softs go. If they can make them work and say we haven't got the pace to be OP on the AI, then we'll go back to a 1-stop. But one final time in the Williams Road to Glory. What a journey it has been. Let's hope it has one final good chapter. It feels so weird seeing Albon not in a Williams. The problem is with that, Liddy, is it's very, very difficult to implement that on a completely different engine. I think obviously if F1 ever went to Frostbite, then yeah, it would happen immediately. But because it's not, it's impossible to do. I think Gary, yeah, would be very sad. Gary would be very sad if I cheated on him in co-op. Although we haven't actually worked out when we're going to start our 24 co-op career mode. Only 3% of chat believe in Dog 212. Who can blame them? In theory, what would happen if a team failed to find a second driver? Did they just start with one car? I mean, I don't think that would ever happen, first of all. Because there would be someone further down that would race for free. And that kind of thing. But I would assume if you showed up to a Formula 1 weekend and you had no second driver, then... I mean, it could be like Williams in Australia where you just run one car. But I think if you came to a weekend with no second driver, you simply would not be allowed to compete. Can you get E8 and Jamie F124? I don't think Jamie has any interest in playing the F1 game anymore. We do enjoy doing the podcast, though, Jamie and I. But if you mean in-game, there's actually reserves for each and every team that you can mod in. So some of you might remember Aaron Barnes. Basically, every AI team has their own Aaron Barnes. He's not called Aaron Barnes for all of them. They're all given different names, but yeah. I didn't see Gasly bouncing all over the place. I must have missed that one. Right, come on then. Try and build up some temperature. Oh, beautiful.
Okay,
Beautiful.
nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get good launch as the race starts.
Right, come on then. Let's
Okay,
do
so
this
that's
thing.
The rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient.
29 laps between us and Glory here in Abu Dhabi. It is 5 red lights. It's lights out and away we go. Oh, I've got a good start because of the softs. We'll go past 1 and 2. Albon, get mugged. You left me, you traitor. And we'll bang wheels immediately. Oh, you can see Verstappen and Leclerc, though, going forward at the front of the field. Norris has made a move as well as Hamilton actually loses 2 places off the start. What is Albon attempting? Hamilton, PTSD, I'm sorry. We're through. Wonderful. P5, that was actually a good start.
Start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
We'll take that for a start in this series. I'm expecting tyre wear to be terrible, though. We got no straight line speed. 3 wide with the Mercs. I'm expecting to get sandwiched. Yep, there you go. It's Hamilton trying to make the double overtake happen. We got more yellows out. I think that might have just been the Constantina and up. No damage? No damage, somehow. What is that straight line speed? Like, what is that? Around the outside, though, we've got the downforce. Beautiful. Don't say that often about this Williams car, but we're going to be up by the end of lap 1. Into P5 we go. Was Verstappen leading the way? Hasn't won a race. How long has it been? I think Verstappen hasn't won a race since, I believe, his home Grand Prix. I don't think Max has won again since then. Could he finally win here tonight? Aaron Barnes, I assume, will be in F124. Will we see him? I hope not. Season finale in the old layout was interesting. It was really boring a lot of the time. Two trailer park girls go around the outside, around the outside, around the outside. I mean, look at that. Hamilton's got no DRS. Half a second back. And pretty much gets to me. We've got to get in the DRS of Checo. Like, that's got to be the key early on here. Try and latch on to that front group. Who is better at driving, Aaron Barnes or Dog 212? I reckon Dog 212. I reckon she could go around here quicker. Oh, in the Red Bull career mode, sorry, yes. Well, Verstappen's got good pace. We are somehow fastest, though.
Fastest lap of the race so far.
I don't know how we managed that, but we have. Right, so we now need to get inside the range. Use a bit of DRS, ERS even strategically for the DRS. Are we going to do it, though? Not convinced we are. Oh, the gap was exactly 1. Yes, we've done it. That's good. That is good news early on here. Very good news. Used to create a series. Stony, if I had £1 for every time I'd be asked that, I would be a very, very rich man. As I've always said, make it a race in the week, I'll be there. Soft tyres are nuts around here, but they don't last long. That is the only other thing I'm worried about. It is Matt. Right, basically now, chat, the goal is try and stick with this group as best as we can. Wednesday Create Series would also not work.
Fastest lap of the race.
The Create Series playoffs, yeah, was pretty nuts.
Gap on the car behind by around a second a lap.
If you did Create Series, you'd be famous. Oh! Well, that is one of the things I've thought about as well, obviously. You know, it would really help grow the Twitch. But we'll wait and see. One day, chat. One day, I promise you. Do you Create Series win it and leave? I don't think I'd win it. There's quite a lot of actually very quick people in it nowadays. Curbs won. We love it. No! Warning? No, somehow not. Okay. I mean, this is turning into a quintessential Abu Dhabi Grand Prix so far, isn't it? And when I say quintessential, I mean quite boring.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
I mean, yeah, tyre wear is obviously high, but could we go for an undercut onto those hards if we know that's what the AI are doing? Could be worth it. I mean, we won't have the pace, but... I mean, if Tom raced every week, chat, he would make that series so dull. I cannot stress to you enough how much quicker Tom is than basically any other F1 creator. Like, Tom is actually rapid. He's not quite esports level, but he's not far off. Like, if he actually tryharded it and things like that, he would absolutely destroy everyone. Tom would make the Create series dull. Russell and Hamilton still fighting behind us, though. I think Albon is just watching them squabble. Was he? Are you thinking of two, not Tom? I don't ever think Tom was. Although I say that, I made the qualifiers one year. 2018, wasn't it, I think? 2017, even. Tom 97 HD. Have we picked up 2 warnings now, or is that the first? I can't remember.
Right, keep pushing. You're gaining on the car ahead.
Ben is like the Max Verstappen of Create Series. He absolutely... Ben doesn't dominate Create Series, does he? Damn it, 2 warnings. If you go to Create Series and win, I will sub. Reese's Pieces, you've convinced me. I will do it. Tom 97 HD does F1 content. 2 made the qualifiers, but in like a really eggy way. Latch? I'm probably butchering your name. Thank you for the follow. Oh, Lando! Did not want to hit that curb, sir. Gonna leave him vulnerable. Come on, let's have him. Let's have him. Let's have him. Let's have him. Let's have him.
Leclerc's moved into
Oh!
first place.
Leclerc and Verstappen trying to do their best. Abu Dhabi 2021. All go around the outside of Lando. Beautiful. Well, we almost lost the DRS to Checo. already starting to feel like these softs, not say going off yet, but certainly aren't as good as they were even just a couple of laps ago. Only watch English farmers and horny Canadians. Well, Gary and I's co-op streams are the streams for you, Toast.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
We cannot lose the DRS to Perez. We cannot lose the DRS to Perez. Come on. Ugh. I mean, Perez will probably get the run on Leclerc up here. Perez is cooking. I have no idea whether Emphatic survived or not. I gotta stop trying to lean on that outside curve as much. That lap was actually good through there, but gotta be way more careful. That was so close to being a pen. I mean, we made it through Vegas without a pen. How long have I been following? Oh, Magnussen's gone. It's a shame. Another Haas mechanical. I think you've been following since the early days, haven't you, Reese's Pieces? It's gotta be over a year. There we go, Reese's Pieces. Thank you for the follow. Adam with a raid. Thank you very much, mate. Hope you're doing well. What have you been? I assume it's been F2 tonight, Adam. Your F2 league. Hope you're doing well, though, buddy. Did Adam bottle it as much as I do, chat? That's the real question. That is the question that we all need to know the answer to. F2 Baku, and of course Adam DNFs at the castle. Oh, Adam! That is disappointing. Well, chat, I'm sure you're going to see more bottles here. We got the final race of F123 Williams Road to Glory. We are 7th in the driver's standings. We cannot finish lower. We cannot finish higher. But we're in a fight with McLaren and Aston Martin in the constructors. Alex Albon has betrayed me and gone to Aston Martin for this final race. So we've ended up with Logan Sargent as my teammate for the first time in this series. Somehow Nick de Vries has kept his seat, but we're trying to win. We want to try and finish this series with a big result. That's the goal. 71 viewers, no pressure. There's a reason I don't have the viewer count up. For exactly that, because I will crash. I reckon if we can get these tyres to lap 12, then we can go mediums to the end. That's the goal. Verstappen and Leclerc again side by side, though. So these two, I mean, Verstappen's already world champion. But Leclerc, he could finish runner-up if he has a good result here. I mean, look at this. Perez are going to make it 3 wide. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go, chat. Verstappen actually broke early. I mean, we're just trying to find some real estate here at the moment. What is that? How have they made that work? Okay, we'll get past Verstappen. Perez and Leclerc still side by side, as Verstappen's not trying to give up on it. Leclerc, easy, easy, lads. Come on, get on with it. What is this? We're just trying. No! Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. Right, into the pits we go. On to the hards. That is annoying. But if they're going to continue battling each other that aggressively, we might be able to undercut. Damn it, man. There you go. It was trying to make Adam's chat feel more welcome here if I bottled it as well. That was my logic.
Okay, off we
So
go.
we are going to be out pretty much at the rear of the field. Where is Sergeant? Oh, he's actually doing all right.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Hopefully last pit stop of the entire season. There we go, ladies and gents. Now we've got to try and get these hard tyres to the end. I mean, if those AI still battle, there's every opportunity we undercut them and stay up at the front. But I'm not holding my breath. I've convinced you bottle on purpose to make your content better than other people's. I guarantee you that is not the case. Because how can I like, if I wanted to deliberately crash, it's very, very difficult to make a deliberate crash look like an accident. I just suck that badly. Reese's Pieces on kick. Get it clipped, chat. I can't believe it. Perks, welcome on in, mate.
Okay, we need to push now.
Bradson, what on earth are you on about?
More power.
Right, see, if we can run a couple of decent laps, though. Because the AI, I don't think, are going to pit till the end of 12 at the earliest. So we have got, like, 3 laps to undercut. We can get the gap to defreeze up to, like, 8 seconds. Then I want to believe there's a shot. It is very lonely over on kick, it's true. Logan Sargent fanboy, your main man is back for the final race of the series. Logan Sargent has returned to F1 23. I hope you're happy.
And gap to the car in front is 7.3 seconds.
Ah, sorry. I get you now, Bradson. We've got to be very, very careful, though, because obviously we need these tyres to go to the end. That was the other thing with those softs, is they were definitely starting to fall off. Bottle Job 212. That is the name. It will always be the name. But I want to try and not bottle this race again. We also got to be really careful not to get a penalty. I'm staggered that Hamilton crash in Vegas didn't give us a red flag. Now I look back at it. Like, staggered.
Keep managing your tyres. Manage your tyres.
Ah, that's annoying. So, Ocon, I mean, we're still pulling away from Ocon, but DeFries is further back. Has Ocon pit?
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done.
Did Ocon pit?
Ocon's behind you. Okay, push, push. Gap to the car behind. 3.9 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres
Yes.
are 2 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. Time last
So
lap,
Ocon needs to pit again,
25.2.
but surely he wasn't, like, within 5 seconds of the leaders, was he? So I think we're still in a bit of trouble. I mean, if we score points here, it's probably going to be a good thing. Those hards look like they feel good in the corner. The hards are actually alright. Must be lonelier recording without streaming than being on kick. Yeah, it's probably similar levels, I would have thought. I don't actually mind recording videos, though, for the most part. I did not, to be fair. The girlfriend informed me I did know who she was, but I didn't. Apparently she's shown me a picture of her before. What's annoying me is I'm not really seeing the AI battle as well up the road. I was really hoping they'd do more of that late on here.
Okay, gap ahead is 1.9 seconds.
I don't live in any city. I live in the rural countryside. That was close to a penalty. Right, come on. Joe and Hulkenberg having a bit of a squabble. Happy we basically got a pit stop over them at least. You just got like a gaggle of 7 cars at the front that are all hanging on with each other. Problem is, I think we're going to get stuck behind these two. I mean, look at the speed. What is Hulkenberg doing? Can't just turn across him, sir. Joe does give him the room on the exit. Can we try and line up a move down the inside? We'll get one of them. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hulkenberg, come on. Oh, no, that's a second warning. Okay.
Good job.
Who told me we had 2 warnings then earlier on, chat? As I almost get the penalty anyway. One of you definitely told me I was already on 2 warnings. Now I definitely am. That was risky, but we made it work. Ugh. Gotta stop bottoming out over that curb, man. Brad says on the Williams Esports Insta. I need to see this. You have a microphone dent. There is like a ridge on this microphone. Rory, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome on in. As well as Wobble J Gaming. Thank you very much, mate. Welcome, welcome, welcome. When are those AI going to pit, man? That's what I want to know. Is that aim? Oh, yeah, there we go. Right now, apparently. We might be out in front. I mean, they're going to be on such fresher tyres towards the end, though. Maybe they'll trip over each other in the pit lane. We can only hope. Sonoda in. That's good. One less car to overtake for me. Right, where are we going to be out relative to that Red Bull? He's going to be close. We're going to be ahead of Verstappen. That's good news. So not all hope is lost then in this GP. We just got to try and get back in the DRS train and just try and stick with them. Here comes Max. Oh, what is that? You can't do it to me, Max. Lewis, yes. Myself, no. Hey, thank you very much, Jay. I appreciate it, buddy. The only positive comment I'll get all year. Ugh! You can't move across me! But you see, Max Verstappen did. Gotta try and get back past him. What is that? Cannot move around like that in a braking zone. How on earth did I get it stopped? So scary. Even on a game, that is scary. No, don't get a warning. Come on, Logan. Move, please. Please. Oh, he dives in. That was good. Right, are we going to be back to the lead of this Grand Prix? I say back to the lead, we never led early on. There's Perez. I think we're going to do it. This is good news at the moment. But we've got a lot of work still. At least we're going to lead this race. That's all I can think about, chat. We can be happy about that. We can have some pride. Tyre wear should be fine, though, towards the end. Perez goes past me. And Max Verstappen will go past me. Of course! Such a dick.
Okay,
Ah.
you've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done.
Where is he? 10-second penalty for that. Because Max Verstappen walloped over the curbs, gave me damage. We cannot catch a break on this game. Oh, no. I'm so sorry, Lando. That just sums this up. We're basically now just praying for a safety car. Damn it, man. Damn it, man. So annoying. I mean, there's no way, if you're Max Verstappen in that situation, you turn in early to just take a hack at the curbs. Gold Machine Gaming, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. I guess now it's see if we can score any points.
Right, let's go. Come on. Perfect job on the turn.
Oh, sorry, my hair, yes.
We're happy with that one.
Yeah, there will be a dent in my hair because of the headphones. So we're still out ahead of DeFreeze. I mean, we've got a 10-second penalty anyway, so I can't do anything. This race is over, but... Damn it, man! Dog 212 is my lovely dog. And nice to meet you too, Goal Machine.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
There's a thumb indentation on Matt's head, is there? There will be no Dog 212 today unless something crazy happens towards the end of this. Say it starts raining and none of the AI box, which has happened before. That was a proper Max Verstappen dive bomb from a couple of years ago. It definitely didn't deserve 10 seconds. 3 seconds, yes. I mean, I think McLaren aren't going to score enough points anyway because Oscar's having a nightmare. So I don't think it's actually going to affect anything in the bigger picture. But it'd be such a shame if we end this year with a P18 finish. Verstappen really did just decide otherwise. Verstappen has already won the World Championship and really just decided he didn't want to see Williams do well. Well, he ended up on that 2-stop strat. Logan is faster than you. Ah, is that what happened as well? I didn't realise Leclerc dived me.
0.7 seconds.
So was it Leclerc dive Max, which meant he went on a little bit of a weird line, which ruined me, was it? I mean, the AI in this game are definitely A. I'm just not really convinced on the I. But we'll make some moves. We've got to try and still fight. Oh, show! Don't jump out of the way, please. Or do jump out of the way, I don't know. I mean, there's no chance we score points here. Unless we did get a ridiculous safety car. But I reckon we can still beat out those two.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Well, we'll make sure that no one else gets the fast lap bonus point, I guess.
You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep it up. Our gap to the car in front is 5.7 seconds.
Could we still beat Sargent despite the penalty? Maybe. Although we're going to need like 1.6 seconds a lap. Which is a lot. What wheel are you getting clear, Crystal? That seems like F122 to me, to be fair, Perks. Seems like the kind of thing F122 would do. Best thing as well, chat, because we got that 10-second penalty, I don't know whether, if we get another track limits warning, whether that'll instantly be a 3-second. Or whether that's reset. Ooh, Ocon in again. Forgot about him. He's going to be fast towards the end. Oh, damn it. I mean, Abu Dhabi's always going to screw me over, isn't it? Like, especially with the way these series have gone on this game. I'm still waiting for a mechanical failure here. That'll be the other one. I'm waiting for the engine to blow up still before the end of this race. Imagine if that happens. If we don't get a mechanical, though, we could still be close between us and Logan by the end. If we, you know, when you factor in the penalty, you might still be able to beat him. I think what we got to remember to try and take away from tonight is Vegas was a ridiculously good race. Vegas was so much fun. And I literally said after, because Vegas was so good, Abu Dhabi was going to be terrible. It was always going to be the way.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 2.4 seconds.
Like, we will hold Vegas in our memories. I just gutted Albon didn't win. Imagine he won his last ever race for Williams. That would have been so nuts. Like, not many drivers get to win their last ever Grand Prix for their team. Which drivers did win their last Grand Prix? Any? Nigel Mansell at Williams? I think. Who else? Really don't know. Getting a Logitech G920. Hey, enjoy it, man. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, there you go. There's your penalty. Any chance of beating Logan is gone. Senna definitely did. Well, Senna didn't win his last race for McLaren. Because that was the last race Nigel Mansell did for Williams. Which Mansell won. "13 seconds in 7 laps, chat. 2 seconds a lap. Maybe if these two keep fighting, then we'll have a chance." Big dive bomb, though, on the Logan. We need to try and make sure we leave him and Yuki squabbling. That's really the opportunity. Max hasn't done his last race as such for Red Bull that we know of. If he were to retire now, then yeah, he would, but... Right, is that enough to leave them squabbling? Maybe. I hope so. Max didn't win his last race for Toro Rosso. Max never won for Toro Rosso. Max's last ever Grand Prix was last week. Oh, yellows. Who's got issues? Don't say Logan. No, I think it's Yuki. It's Yuki Tsunoda. That is heartbreaking. What a disappointing end to a disappointing year for Yuki. I believe that means AlphaTauri. Basically, all hopes are gone of them scoring a point. Unless De Vries can have a miracle. And he is about half a minute behind anyone, so I'm not holding my breath.
Your teammate behind is 2.8 seconds.
Damn it. We picked up 3 seconds, though, almost immediately on Logan, so I don't know how we managed that. Maybe he got caught out behind Yuki? Which other drivers, chat, won their last ever Grand Prix? Or at least that Prost didn't, because again, his was 93. It was Prost third, I think Senna second, Mansell winner. Lewis should have, had Nico Hulkenberg not taken him out. Jim Clark, I could not tell you with any certainty, but that's a good shout, maybe. Did Senna win Adelaide, did he? I thought Senna came second. Did Senna win his last race with McLaren then? I guess he must have. Or was it... No, Mansell... Was Mansell 94? I can't remember. I say I can't remember. I wasn't alive when it happened, so...
Brilliant, nice move. Keep going. Okay, here's the gap that
Mansell
we're
did
trying to
win
go ahead by.
ILR in his first season. Quit Formula 1 just to do that. How was that not a warning? Seb Ferrari, definitely not. Remember Seb had the dog-awful 2020 Ferrari. No way that thing won a Grand Prix. Yeah, Senna, I guess. Kimi Ferrari. Nearly, to be fair. Kimi was only a couple of weeks off. Mansell? Oh, Mansell, I was going to say. Didn't Jacques Villeneuve do both? Win both? Am I wrong? I must be wrong. Alonso at Renault, definitely not, because remember he went back in 08 and 09. Definitely didn't want to race in 09. Will Last 2 and 2 play F1 24? Maybe. Who knows? Got 6 seconds over Logan with 5 laps to go. Are we going to be able to make it happen? I don't think so. Not 13 seconds. Annoyingly, I can't see the gaps of the cars behind him. I want to know if we're going to still beat Ocon. I can't lose to Ocon, surely. Yeah, Nigel Mansell won his last race for Williams in 94, didn't he? And then went obviously to McLaren for that ill-fated, like, 3-race spell. Before his career was finally over. Olivier Panis won 1 race, but it was certainly not his last. Olivier Panis, had he not broken his legs, seriously would have been, like, had a really good shot at some huge results in F1. I thought that was mechanical then. If we get a mechanical failure here, I'm going to be gutted. Absolutely gutted. I think that was just a little bit of floor damage, though. I think this is... No, we can still get a mechanical failure this or next lap. If we get a mechanical failure in both final races of my F1 23 series, I'm going to be very gutted. But that would be the most Matsu and Su way to finish this game, wouldn't it? Bounty, welcome on in, mate. Hope you're doing well. They happened before this race, Gangster, because this is on the old version of F1 23. So driver transfers happened before Abu Dhabi. So Albon replaced Alonso, who retired, and Sargent came back. It was really dull. Can you have mechanical failures inside the last 2 laps? I didn't think you could. Like, unless a component goes to 100% wear, I didn't think it was possible. I think Sergio Perez is going to win this one, though. Which is nothing short of a miracle.
Okay, that's put us up into P11. Keep it going.
The fact that we're almost going to be back inside the top 10, despite everything that's happened. Oh, damn it. There we go. That's any hope's gone. Maybe we'll still be... Oh, where am I going? Oh, what am I doing, man? Tyres are gone. Tyres are absolutely gone. 3 laps to go. Here in Abu Dhabi, though. I don't think Max is going to get a podium, though, so after what he did to me earlier on, I'm quite happy about that. We're taking the NASCAR lines. It's what we do, chat. It's what we do. I did get the worst 10-second penalty I've ever seen. But yeah, since then, track limits have kind of just given up. How is De Vries going that slowly? That's what I want to know. What's happened to De Vries in this race to be so far off? Oh, come on, don't get another penalty. Well, I don't believe... Oh, man. Please. Surely not. Surely not. I don't believe now we can have a mechanical failure. I believe we are too far into this race. Although this would be just the time for F123 to prove me wrong. You get black flagged. I have no intention. I want to finish our final race. It might have been an absolute stinker in the end, courtesy of Max Verstappen. But, we might still retire. If I keep driving like that. What do we think, though, chat? F123. It was a game, I feel, that's probably going to go down a little bit underrated, to be honest. Not helped, of course, by... In terms of that, the handling model on this game, fantastic. Probably the best one they've ever done, I'm going to say it. Career mode, lackluster. The fact they removed features from last year's is a real shame. Because had they left career mode intact, this might well have been a really, really, really good game. Yeah, you know, he's fallen victim as well to the idea, of course, that the 2023 real-life season was really dull. And I think that did hamper it as well, which is a real shame. But honestly, I have enjoyed this game for the most part. It's a shame seemingly all my series have ended badly. Please don't just give me a mechanical failure. You know, it would have been nice to potentially have some more happy endings. But I tell you what, this series, though, for the first series I've fully streamed exclusively live, you know, I'm really happy. We've had a lot of fun with it. I haven't been as consistent with it as I would have wanted, but it has been a right laugh doing this over the course of this game. And, you know, to all of you that have come round, whether it's to one stream or every single one of them, it has made it a incredibly enjoyable experience. We couldn't quite bring Williams back to the top of the Formula 1 world, but we did get 2 wins this season. At Kota, and of course back in Monaco as well. And, well, that's a pretty good feeling to know that we at least did something for this Williams team, and I believe we should beat out McLaren and Aston Martin in the Constructors as well there, and that's pretty good at the end of the day. Through the final few corners, though, here in Abu Dhabi, I think Sergio Perez, I don't think he's won many this season, but he is...
Hang in there, we're attempting to manage it.
Scared the life out of me, Smurf. But I appreciate it. Sergio Perez is going to win, I believe, the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. And maybe, just maybe, come back stronger in next year's game. Charles Leclerc P2, I believe it's Hamilton in P3. Come the checkered flag. They're able to get the better of Max Verstappen this time round. But F123, as we round our way through the final corners, I think this is the last time I'm going to play this game. I'm going to miss it, but also not, all at the same time. Mixed emotions from what has been a tricky 12 months. But it's done. The Williams Road to Glory, it is over.
Pick up rubber and bring it home.
We had a couple of fake wins that got robbed because of penalties. So we crossed the line first in a couple of other Grand Prix, but because I'm not good at track limits, we got screwed over in those. Chat, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Gutted that race was terrible. Absolutely gutted with that. But for the support throughout the entirety of this game, it has been greatly appreciated. And as mentioned early on, we're going to be streaming Thursday night our very first F124 stream, which is hopefully going to be fun as well. I hope you guys are going to enjoy that. Nelson Mandela beard is going to be right up there. Right up there.
Showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves.
F123 to be uninstalled. I can't uninstall it yet. I might have to do one other thing on this game. I don't know yet. Not that I tend to uninstall the F1 games anyway. Unless I need storage space, which I normally don't. There we go. 3 teams, 3 drivers on the podium. And I believe because of those results, Hamilton will hang on to P2 in the championship. It's always weird when the new world champion doesn't end up on the podium in Abu Dhabi. It doesn't happen often, but it does happen.
Well, it wasn't the best weekend for our championship leader, and their advantage at the top has been reduced. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you
Gameplay
pick as your
tomorrow
driver of the day?
and Thursday. Stream on Thursday.
Driving out there today,
That's the plan.
if I had to pick someone, it's got to be Sergio Perez. Fantastic.
Monaco Laster first. I don't know. Might do that still.
After a long and hard-fought season, they built an astonishing car this year, and the glory they'll be taking back to Milton Keynes is fully deserved. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Well, there we go. It is Sergio Perez who claims glory in the final race of the season there. Charles Leclerc ahead of Hamilton. Verstappen, Norris, Russell, Alex Albon, the traitor, Sainz, Pierre Gasly, and Lance Stroll rounding out our top 10 there. 15th place for us after all the penalties. Is a bit of a shame. How far were we off Ocon in the end? Oh, 3 seconds. So had we not got that last penalty, we might still have beaten him. But we did claim the fastest lap. But sadly, of course, no bonus point for that. Tsunoda and Magnussen, the 2 drivers that failed to see the checkered flag to finish the year there. But Max Verstappen, a 107-point lead at the end of the season there. Hamilton only hung on ahead of Perez by 6 points in the end, but a very good recovery after a disappointing 2022 there. Leclerc only 8 points back from Checo, so that win was very, very important for Sergio Perez. Had Leclerc done it, that would have been the tables turned. Sainz in 5th ahead of Russell, who had a bit of a quiet year, to be honest. Didn't do as well as I expected him to. We were able to obviously beat out Alonso, who stays ahead of Lando Norris. Piastri, 10th overall ahead of Albon, Gasly, Stroll, and Esteban Ocon. And then you can see further down the order, Bottas ahead of Magnussen, Zhou Guanyu, and Hulkenberg, which just left Tsunoda, De Vries, and Logan Sargent unable to score a World Championship point there. Red Bull 161 over Ferrari, who just ended up pipping Mercedes at the end there, mainly due to George Russell being a little bit lackluster. We were the best Mercedes customer team, though, so we will take that quite happily as well there. Beating out McLaren and Aston Martin, with Alpine ahead of Alfa Romeo, Haas, and AlphaTauri, unable to score a point. But thank you to everyone for watching this series, to anyone that's ever watched any content I've done on this game. It has been greatly, greatly appreciated, and we will be back very soon with some F1 24 content.